Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today it's a match preview, Luton Town versus Middlesbrough. The match previews are back for this season, and what a way to kick off this season. A Friday night game at the Kenny. I've never experienced that ever before, and we're playing against Middlesbrough, who've just missed out on the playoffs last season. They've got a very good team under a new manager in Jonathan Woodgate. And yeah, what a game to pick from. Two managers who are playing their first ever competitive game as a manager. It's going to be a weird experience. I am really excited and looking forward to it. Guys, if you went to the Luton versus Norwich pre-season game, you would have noticed that there are electronic boards all around the stadium. We've got new goals. Sky have also got a new gantry where on top of the boxes at Luton. So that means we're going to be seeing better angles on TV. So it's going to be looking at the main stand rather than looking at the boxes, which is better. We also have goal line technology this season, which is, I've never thought I'd ever see goal line technology at the Kenny before, but yeah, goal line technology, that's going to be a game changer. So no more ifs and buts, it's 100% or not, basically. I'm looking forward to this game. It's going to be a tough test, but for me, it will see if we are ready to compete at this level. Last season, I looked at the first 3 games in the League One season, and I judged it from there on how I think Luton would do this season. I personally think we will stay up. I reckon it's going to be tough. I reckon it's going to be really tight. But I do reckon we can stay up. And it's not the end of the world if we do get relegated. You know, we're not in a financial situation where, damn it, we need to stay up desperately. Obviously, staying up would help us massively financially, but we're not in a bad situation with regards to our finance, where if we was to get relegated, we're not going to be a Bury, we're not going to be a Bolton. As a club, we're at a very good stage in our history, and if we could maintain staying in the league, that would be perfect. But yeah, last season I judged it on the first 3 games. Like Portsmouth, we should have won that. Sunderland, we could have easily won that as well. And Peterborough, we just had a bad day at the office. And from there, I thought, actually, hang on a minute, we can actually do really well in League One. So, and we obviously did. We won the league. So that's how I'm going to look at it in the Championship. I'm going to take our first 3 games. However, if we don't do that well in the first 3 games, I'm not going to think, actually, hang on a minute, my expectations are going to be ridiculously high or really badly, oh, we're going to get relegated type of thing. I'm not going to think like that. If we lose our first 3 games or don't get any wins from our first 3 games, then I'll see how we perform. If we perform really well, if we perform if we deserve to actually get more than a loss from a game, then I'm actually going to think we're going to do well this year. But what I also do is I actually judge it from the start of the season to November as well, because sometimes you can have a period where the first couple of games you're not at your best, it's not going well, you've got to change things up. Normally by November you can sometimes predict where you're going to finish and how well you're going to do for the rest of the season from there. That's happened many times in previous seasons before. So yeah, that's how I'm going to judge it for this season. And like I said, if we get relegated, it's not the end of the world. Regards to my team selection for this game against Middlesbrough, I'm actually going to go off on the team selection which we played against Norwich. I can't see that formation changing and the lineup changing from that game to the Middlesbrough game. So in goal, Simeon Sluga, apparently, this is how you say his name now. It's Sluga, not Slugger, which is disappointing. But right back, Craney, both centre halves, Pearson and Bradley. Left back, Dan Potts. And then I don't know how we're doing it this year, but normally we play that defensive midfielder. It don't look like we're having that player sitting in front of the defence this season. From the Norwich game, it didn't look like it. And it's hard to tell because in pre-season, fans are saying we're playing the diamond. From what I saw, we weren't playing the diamond against Norwich. So it's hard to predict what type of formation we're going to play. But in the midfield, the 3 players in the midfield, I reckon will be Jordan Tunnicliffe, Petty Ruddock and Shinnie in the midfield. And then as the attackers, Collins as the central player. I reckon Manaman will play alongside him, and then Elliot Lee just behind the strikers. Now Elliot Lee's had a lot of people moan at him. He's not doing well, and yeah, it's a big year for him. Last time he was in the Championship, he didn't do it, so he's got to see if he can take the next step up and try and perform in the Championship. I think Moncur is better as a technical player, and he's not afraid to shoot. I think Elliot Lee, for me, he needs that extra touch to shoot. He needs to do that extra pass where Moncur will just shoot on sight, and that's what you need in the Championship as well. If you get an opportunity, just shoot. I don't think I've ever seen fans moan at players for shooting, apart from if you're Pelly and you like kick it out of the stadium. But apart from that, you're not going to get fans moan at you for having a shot on target or just missing by a few inches. You're not going to get that. So hopefully he steps up to the plate. I think there's a lot of players this season have got to step up, because a lot of the players haven't played Championship football. It's going to be a long year. I feel like as fans we need to support the players as much as possible. We need to make sure our home form this year is very good. We're still unbeaten at home in like over a season now. So yeah, if we can maintain a really good home form, then I believe we can stay up this season. But yeah, that is the end of the video, guys. Drop a like if you did enjoy it. Let me know your score predictions down below. In fact, my score prediction is going to be a 2-1 win against Middlesbrough. Let me know your score predictions down below and your starting lineup which you would play against Middlesbrough. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.